This conference is sort of the capstone to the year for many of us family engagement personnel.
Did something like that.
The opportunity to meet with other leaders and find out what folks are doing in their cities. You get the chance to see what other folks are doing and really take their best practices and meld them with your best practices and come up with something even better. So it's been great.
Take both? Yes.
Okay. When you come here, you've got 1,200 plus people doing the same thing, rooting you on, helping you. We collaborate, we talk about what we're doing, we share openly, and that's very meaningful.
Ooh, I love that. Good ones.
And the conference, of course, never disappoints. It never disappoints, always meaningful, impactful. There's always something to learn. I've got a wealth of information to take back to my district. I was very, very pleased.
When you are in the work of family and community engagement, it can sometimes be isolating. So coming together and listening and learning from each other is extremely valuable.
Thank you.
When we are able to get together in this convening every year, it is like a big family reunion. It's really exciting. We get to learn from each other, really commune, and hear from some really, really incredible speakers.
Good afternoon, everyone. Families and educators are coming together.
Are you listening when families of color come in and say, this thing is happening, something don't seem right?
So how do we make sure?
The room and the energy was amazing, and it really feels like folks are coming into this space really hungry for deeper answers on how and why to engage families.
I'm gonna tell you about my family.
The panel was amazing, listening to the different perspectives, being able to take something back to my own organization and my own work.
Ask the parents what are their hopes and dreams for their children.
I'm living family engagement every day with my job. My wheels were turning throughout all the workshops, trying to figure out how I can implement something or how this would apply to our schools. I'm coming back with a lot of good information. There's so many things that my coworkers and I have been talking about that we're going to bring back.
It's actually been really informational. The workshop that we did about home visiting and creating those relationships that aren't always negative was really important. And how one teacher can make a difference between a student graduating or not is really inspiring. Just being open to that communication and knowing what's really going on in their lives.
So we will have instructors.
Got to connect with a lot of people from around the country that do things a little bit differently, so it's good to get their input and see what they're doing in other places.
Awesome. I was able to attend in 2018 in Cleveland, and I learned so much every year about how important engagement is, but also just how unique the experience can be from school to school, from family to family.
How do we welcome in families? How do we support families to be part of their children's education?
So until we change the system to value family engagement and put it as a must-have and not a nice-to-have, we're going to be having these same conversations.
This conference has been amazing. The networking, the information, the data, just everything. I was awestruck.